Can I taste your juice?
Hey folks, PBusardo, VaperCon 2012. I had an amazing time. I met some amazing people and I saw some amazing things. You know, Vape Bash was like my first really big vaping event. And I may have been a little bit reserved at Vape Bash, but certainly not at VaperCon. I am literally still recovering from it, okay? You may notice the voice. It's very different. Yesterday, I didn't have much of a voice. Today, it's coming back a little bit. We will get into some of the fun stuff a little bit later on. But let me walk you through the whole thing. This video is going to be very long. I'm going to index it for you because rather than last year how I put bits and pieces out, this time I think I'm going to do it all in one shot. And you guys can go ahead and fast forward through the parts you don't want to watch and fast forward to the parts you do. Okay, so it was a 7.5 drive for me, 7.5 hour drive for me. I did go by myself this time because next week we're headed on another cruise, so I'll be gone for a week. And the usual crew that comes along with me, some of them work weekends, they couldn't get time off, so I had to go by myself. Which probably further allowed me to get a little out of control. So it was a 7.5 hour drive. About 5 minutes from the hotel, I wound up sitting in an hour's worth of traffic, so I got a little cranky. And then once I got there, things kind of mellowed out. And the first person I saw when I walked through the door was Nick. What a great way to start the event off, right? Nick Grimm Green. He was there. He was greeting people. I don't know if he was just happened to be there when I was there or if he was just like saying hello to people when they walked in. So we shook hands. We talked real quick. Cisco was out there. So listen, while we're talking about Nick, you know, when I first met Nick at Vape Bash, you know, I thought to myself, and I told you guys too, what just a genuinely nice guy. Spent a lot more time with him at this one. And let me repeat that. What a genuinely nice guy. The guy you see in the videos is the guy you meet in real life. And I think a lot of people will confirm the same about me after this last weekend. So yeah, just a really cool guy. I caught up with him at the Namber Juice table, booth, whatever you want to call it. And I talked to him a little bit about the event, and here's what he had to say.
Oh, hello. Oh, my God.
Don't do it.
Oh,
Shut,
no, it's, dude, look who it is.
He's away.
Is that Basil? Is that Basil?
Oh,
Phil,
Nick.
how are you, man?
How are you, buddy?
I'm hanging in there.
What was the attendance last year?
What was the attendance
600.
last year? Did we have 600 people last year?
Yeah.
Oh, it's more than that this year.
We did 500 yesterday.
We did 500 yesterday.
That's 500 in a day, 600 total last year?
Yeah.
600 total last year.
I congratulate you on all your success.
Well, thank you. It's a lot of hard work between a lot of people. So.
And who primarily put who came up with VaperCon?
Who did come up? I don't know. I think we were having a chat, and we were talking about having a big vape meet, and I was like, and we're just like, let's do our own.
Yeah,
let's do VaperCon.
Something bigger, you know, than just a local type of meet.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, 5 of us got together, Nick, myself, Adam, Scott, and Jack from VaporCast, and said we should do this and we should do it for free.
Yeah. We wanted to have a free event that was just fun and. I mean, who's not having fun here?
Oh my God, I have permagrin. I take the smile off my face.
I've never laughed more in a weekend than I have, than this weekend.
Even at myself.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a great event. I absolutely love being here. I love seeing you
I'm glad you're here.
I'm so glad I'm here. I love seeing Amber again.
Always.
Her hair today, it's breathtaking.
It's delightful.
Nick woke me up and I didn't have time to shower or brush my hair, so I put it in a ponytail.
This is accidental beauty right here.
See, now I thought it was like purpose. I thought she looked beautiful.
Thank you, I do actually.
Of course you do.
She worked really hard on that.
All right, so I'm looking around here and I don't see any juice. Because
gone.
does it have something to do with the 500 people
It's
yesterday?
literally all of our juice sold out yesterday.
Unbelievable.
And
I took
we
a
ordered
picture.
twice as much as we did at Vape Bash.
And we ordered twice as much as at Vape Bash.
Okay, so I gotta ask you a
it's
question
gone.
because I get asked all the time.
Sir.
What's going on with Amber Juice?
Oh man. It's coming.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to say right now.
Okay.
When you're doing a business, there's just roadblocks that never end. And you get over one and there's 5 more, and you get over one and there's 5 more. So we're doing literally everything we can. We have all our ducks in a row. We're just waiting for some final things to happen, and it's going to happen.
I already know
the Amber Juice will be released to the world.
I already know the answer to this question, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
Go.
What's more fun, doing videos and being involved in the community, or running Amber Juice?
Oh, you don't even have to ask that. Come on. I was excited to sit down. I shot one video. I shot a video, and then later I'm going to go shop. And that's really what I'm looking forward to.
You know, I've talked to so many people, I've interviewed so many people,
Yeah.
I don't think I've actually looked down at a table to see what's being sold.
Really?
I'm telling you. And you know what? Look, it's the monkey.
Oh, God. What is
This camera's
this?
bigger than
Hey,
mine.
what are we gonna do with this guy?
Camera, too.
So yeah, I want to get around and actually spend some money here
How are
soon.
you?
Yeah, do it.
Absolutely.
There's tons of cool stuff.
There is.
Tons.
Anything you can push a button and get vape out of is
Yeah.
a cool
We
thing. right?
sold out
And I don't know if
yesterday.
you guys have ever had Monkey's Juice.
Oh, I heard.
Shut
I want
up.
some of your juice.
And I didn't realize it's not in my best interest to sell other people's juice. I've been vaping Monkey Cream all last night and today, and it blew me away. I just sent CJ a text that said, "Fuck you, this juice is good."
Just to let you know, I maxed out my credit card payment.
We were actually joking about that last night because you don't do juice reviews anymore.
I'm out of the game.
And I told him, I said, how much does it suck that the biggest reviewer out there loves your juice
love
and he's
it.
not going to review
I love it. I'm never going to review it, except for right now. I'll say it's really
I
good.
have a juice plug too. S&J Vapor has
Eminent Vapor.
Eminent Vapor Clark has Jersey tap water. Amazing deliciousness.
Wait a second. I'm from Jersey.
Look at this.
I know what Jersey tap
Is that what it
tastes
looks like? It looks unnatural, doesn't it?
No, it tastes unnatural. I can tell
tastes
you
like-
that. I mean,
looks-
it makes good pizza, but not good drinking water.
Nope, this is Jersey tap
And
water.
where's that from?
Eminent Vapor.
Eminent Vapor.
Like, I'm literally going there right now
Little
because I
Clark.
have to have it because it's called
It's
Jersey
called
tap
Jersey
water.
tap
It's
water.
so
You
good.
have to have it.
It tastes like
delightful.
cough drop.
It tastes like it
It's
tastes
so
like
good,
raspberry
but it tastes like cough
menthol.
drop.
Oh, it tastes like a cough
raspberry-
drop to me. The whole reason I bought it is because I got a sore throat from all my Charmin yesterday.
It tastes like raspberry menthol. It's delicious.
Okay, so I think we have a little lover's quarrel here. We'll let them get back to that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we'll talk to you soon.
Yes,
Thanks
absolutely.
very much, Grimm. Thanks,
Thank you,
Amber.
Phil. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye, Phil.
And of course, it was terrific to see Amber the Vape Babe, that little Southern Belle, again as well. Yes, Monkey Cream. I don't know what's more fun, saying Monkey Cream or actually vaping this stuff because it's really good. And Jersey Tap Water. I had to buy it. I don't even like menthol. But it's called Jersey Tap Water, and I know what Jersey Tap Water is, and it's more like this kind of grayish color. There's definitely no blue involved, okay? So, yeah, there's 2 juices for you. All right, so that's VaporCon. We're going to do a lot more VaporCon, but the night before VaporCon, I get in, I go to the hotel room, I settle in a little bit, and then I head to the bar. Time to chill a little bit. And what I find and what I see is a potentially, slightly, somewhat, or a whole lot drunk Dimitri. And we hugged. Well, it went a little bit beyond a hug. There was like this going on. And I didn't have my camera. I don't know where the pictures were, who took the picture, how it wound up on Facebook. But there it is. And somebody said, "What's wrong with your hand?" I said, "It's not that hand you should worry about. It's the other one." So yeah, Dimitri, he has like become my brother from another Mediterranean mother. I got a lot of respect for the guy, his opinions, his views, the way, you know, the way he does the show. He's just become a really good friend. And here, look at this photo right here. Here he's at the VapeTeam booth. They had everything set up there to do the broadcast. Look at that big smile on his face. Is the big smile on his face because his beautiful wife was there this time? Is the big smile on his face because I was there this time? No, I think the big smile on his face has something to do with Jamie. So I saw Connie. Connie is Dimitris' wife. The first time at the CASA meeting, they come walking in, and I was instantly jealous. Was I jealous because she's absolutely beautiful? No, I was jealous because clearly she was going to interfere with my time with Dimitri. But anyway, I sat them both down in a room, and we had a little conversation. So, what's your name? I mean, we know what your name is, but for the record, what's your name?
My name is Dimitris Agrafiotis, also known as the Vaping Greek, and this is my lovely wife Connie, also known as Mrs. Vaping Greek.
It's exciting to see Connie. I've never met Connie before.
Yes, Connie. She would have been here earlier, but the kids had some school. We had to get through all that, and she flew up to join us here for the last night of VaporCon.
Okay, and I am a little bit jealous because now our time is going to be limited a little bit. Yeah.
All we had is those 48 hours alone. Now we have to.
What a breathtaking 48 hours they were.
It was,
well.
Absolutely.
As a matter of fact, I believe there's some of it on Facebook right now.
Yes, absolutely. Our pictures are making the rounds. I don't remember much of it. That's the point. But I'm sure it was good.
Okay, so for the record, you are Italian, even though you call yourself the Vaping.
No, I'm absolutely Greek. And like a lot of things in life, like civilization, democracy that we brought to the world, we also taught Italians how to cook too. So.
Here we go. Here we go. So, I mean, we met first at Vape Bash, but we talked a lot online. We've become really, really good friends. What is your history with electronic cigarettes? Where did it all start for you?
Our neighbors in the subdivision that we live, avid smokers as we are. We smoked for way over 23 years. Bought some V2 batteries and began vaping, and our kids play each other. So the Connie was across the street, and they told her that, hey, we got these electronic cigarettes. It's vapor. It's not smoke, and it's really helped us to quit. So Connie came to me and she says, "Why don't we give this a try?" And at first, it was more of a joke to me because I said, "There's no way it's going to work," So I said, "We ain't got nothing to lose. Let's order the kit." We went to V2 Cigs and ordered the couples kit, which was 4 stick batteries, 10 cartomizers, 2 chargers for $150. And the kit came in, I opened it up, I read the instructions, charged the batteries, put the cartomizer on, and the first drag that I took off the electronic cigarette, I never smoked again. Connie, because she's the thrifty in the family, she was timing her cigarettes to run out. She started one day after me, and she hasn't had a cigarette since then too.
Wow, that's terrific.
Yeah.
Can you please talk to my wife?
I think, and I'll let Connie answer this. I think one of the things between couples is, for us, it was since we started at the same day. I had a brilliant statement that I made to her, and she's a Greek as well, and she's a Chicago girl. She's a tough girl. When I started using the electronic cigarette, I turned to her and I said, "This is just no way that this is going to work for you. There's just no way you're going to do it." And she took it
in 3 days.
Yeah, she took it kind of personally, and to kind of show me up, she stuck with it, and it worked.
So basically, as your loving wife, she took it as a challenge and a way to prove you wrong.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because she knew if she'd light up a cigarette, I'd turn around and tell her the classic, "I told you so."
I told you so. And that's the last thing any woman wants to hear from you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So you are extremely involved with the community.
Yes.
How did that start? What was the first time you turned the video camera on for yourself?
When I got into electronic cigarettes with a V2 kit, I have to credit them for me quitting smoking. I mean, even though it was $150 for that kit, it really turned the page for me. I am a gadgety guy. I started using these batteries. I had to carry 2 or 3 on me to get through my shift at work. So I figured there'd be something better than that. And I went online, started doing research, found ECF, didn't sleep for a couple weeks reading through all the threads, and I started getting into it more to find a better device. So as I was progressing, buying these new devices, assisting Connie to try some new juices, I said, some people have to have a better outlet than just seeing this advertisement for electronic cigarettes and paying $150. So I told her I'm going to start making some YouTube videos. I started a segment called Diary of a Vaping Greek, how I started using the stick batteries and how I progressed to other devices to make it more easy for people to make the switch. And that was my initial break into the community by doing YouTube videos. I got involved in the online community. I got involved going to a lot of the Vape TV, Elixir, all these shows where people get together. And eventually I was contacted by Kevin at Vapor's Place, who's seen my videos, and he knows that I'm geared towards helping new vapors to actually do a radio show on Vapor's Place. And I told him, Kevin, to help new vapors, you really have to have video. He didn't have the video format on his website at the time, and I told him I'm working on something. Give it some time, and I'll come back to you when I have everything put together. I was assembling the VapeTeam at the time, simply because I thought it was something that was missing. Nothing to take away from anybody else that's doing a video format. I think what was really missing was an informative video talk show geared towards electronic cigarette reviews, news, legislation, and a percentage of entertainment. So we tried to put it all together. I started assembling the team, bringing in the pieces, and when I was ready, I presented it to Kevin. And even Kevin at the beginning was kind of hesitant about it because nobody had anything like that out there. The stick cam format works really well because you have the side cam, it's more of an entertainment channel. So he kind of took a gamble on us, and we took a gamble on doing the show. And eventually we formed a team, VapeTeam, to what it is now.
Okay, and I mean, I'll jump in here and say, as far as content, your show is absolutely second to none. I mean,
thank you. It's something that we strive for. I mean, any show can be, anybody can get in front of a camera and talk about electronic cigarettes. Our show is a little bit more researched. We put, between 20 and 25 hours researching the content for the show. And of course, having a team effort makes it a little bit easier for us. It's really difficult for one person that hosts a show to put out a good video format, gather all the information, do the research, and then present the show by himself. By having a team, it breaks down the responsibility. The way that I formed a team is I wanted to bring Jason on, which is one of the people that's been vaping for over 4 years, which is rare. You don't find a lot of those people. He has a lot of knowledge about devices, electronics. I brought on Jamie, which is a really technical guy. He's able to make the show work in that format. I brought on CJ as a correspondent for the entertainment factor. CJ is great. He does a lot of skits. He's more of an entertainer like you. I brought on Link to help him with the We Are Vapors project, so he does his correspondence for the We Are Vapors project. And it came about much easier to present out. And of course I do a lot of the research, and I'm the spammer. I'm the one that posts the show everywhere for people to...
And you work those guys like dogs, too.
Yes, absolutely I do. They make big paychecks.
Yeah, the same paycheck that I make. Zero.
The zero.
Zero, yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I called you in the past the That's So 20 Seconds Ago guy.
Yes.
Okay, because you always have your head in the cell phone. You always seem to know everything about everything. How does that all happen?
Well, with a lot of understanding from my wife, first of all, because
we'll get to that.
If she didn't, I wouldn't be able to. I figured out that in order to do a good show, to do a good content show and an informational show, I have to keep up with what's going on. So I have a bookmark list, probably from 70, 80 sites, which I visit frequently throughout the week, to make sure I keep up with everything that's going on, whether it's a device, whether it's legislation, whether it's something that's breaking out in the community and your organization or something like that. Just to be able to be informed. And I talk to a lot of people too. I mean, a lot of people don't know me and you. We talk a lot about devices that come out. And a lot of the people that watch the videos don't really understand how sometimes reviewers work with each other to feed off each other. And just like I do that with you, I do it with vendors. I have a lot of vendors that I talk to. I have a lot of people in the legislation part of electronic cigarettes that I talk to, just make sure that I keep up with everything. That way when I do the show on Wednesday, make sure that we bring this out and everybody understands it and what's going on.
Okay, so you touched on a point there. I mean, I, as a reviewer and running the website and answering questions and responding to the comments, I mean, I know how much time is involved. I don't have children. I don't have a business. I am married. You have a business. You have children, and you have a absolutely beautiful wife. It's got to be tough.
It is. It is tough. However, and I love the restaurant business. I'm passionate about it, so it's not really that much work for me. I love my children; they're my passion. It's not that much work for me. I love my wife; she's my passion. It's not. And electronic cigarettes is the same. If I wasn't passionate about it, I wouldn't be able to balance my time to do everything that I do now. It can become hard. I mean, there's a lot of nights that I go to bed late. However, when you have a passion about it, it's not that much work for me. I really enjoy doing it, and I really enjoy presenting that. And you know, when I come to vape meets like this, and I get people that come up to me and say, "I really appreciate what you're doing for the community," that makes it all worthwhile.
It feels good.
Yeah.
So you're passionate about your restaurant. You're passionate about your children, about your wife, about the community. Is there any passion for me at all?
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
You have a special spot in my heart.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
And the beautiful Connie, who I'm meeting for the very first time, and it's really so cool to meet you. How do you deal with all the time involved? I mean, I know I have a very understanding wife. She's a very independent woman, and you know, so she likes
That's
her.
key.
Yeah,
That's key.
she likes her private time. You know.
That's absolutely key.
So tell me how you deal with this man, because it's got to be difficult at times.
Well, honestly, I think what helps both of us deal with this is the fact that we grew up in the restaurant business. We're used to having odd hours. We're used to having quality time over, you know, the quantity time, if you will. We grew up in it. So when this came about and he found his passion for helping other people, I was all for it, because I was used to having, okay, I'm working during the day, you're working at night, then we have our time together. Like I said, for us, it's not about, oh, we got to spend all day together. I'm not like that. He knew that from the beginning. I'm very independent. I'm not a needy person. He doesn't want a needy person. So for us, it was just a great fit from the beginning.
Yeah.
And this was just, you know, one more positive addition to our hectic but understanding life. We're used to it.
And
We enjoy it. It works for us.
And even though Connie is not so much into it as I am, she wants to help as well too. I mean, she loves to help people get off cigarettes.
Yeah.
And now she's gotten to the point where she knows what our neighbors that started with V2, they went back to cigarettes.
Yeah.
And now Connie, a month and a half
A
ago,
month ago, I showed
him the Ego Twist with a clearomizer, which to me is surprising because I bought her Rio Grande, and all of a sudden the Rio Grande just sits on the desk anymore. She's using the Ego Twist with a clearomizer, but hey, you know, whatever works. So when she went back and showed him this is how it works, and this is, I didn't know nothing about it. All of a sudden I see our neighbors back now with Ego C's and clearomizers on it, and they're off cigarettes again.
Awesome.
So you have to credit her for that too. She wants to help people smoke, and she knows what I'm get off smokes, and she knows what I'm doing. If I can help one person out, that's just one more person that we can get off cigarettes.
Our personalities go well together, though.
Yeah.
I mean, we both came into this with an understanding. I mean,
Yeah.
it's for us, it's automatic. It wasn't this, why don't you spend more time at home, or why don't you spend more time? We make it work. We spend our time together.
Right.
But like I said, for us, it's more about quality.
Right. And I mean, I see your support. I saw you sponge down his chest on our
Absolutely.
page.
Absolutely.
It didn't help, but I saw that.
Well, I have to disagree.
I see you. I see you on the chat during the show.
Yes.
And I see your support for Dimitri,
Yes.
and you commented on his shirt the other day how good he looked. I did get slightly jealous, but you know, there needs to be a strong woman behind a strong man, and I think that's what we have right here.
Yeah, and in everything, not just electronic cigarettes. I mean, she supports me in the restaurant. She really supports me in everything that we try to do. But it is a fine balance. That's what it comes down to. I can't say that it's 110% out of my effort if I didn't have her support, and I think that translates in the way that we do not only the show but the videos and the way we interact with the community.
Awesome. And Connie, for the record, you're Italian as well. So really, that's it. I mean, I wanted people to know who you were, and it's great to have your wife sitting next to you as well. Thank you for what you do for the community. I always say
for what you do too.
Yeah, I always say that you do have the best show out there, and yeah, I don't think that's not unbiased or a biased opinion. I honestly believe that the content is amazing. Continue doing what you're doing. Continue helping people out, and don't forget about that beautiful woman sitting next to you.
Absolutely. And one more thing that I want to say is that there is a place for everybody that's out there trying to help. Everybody does it in their own way. You do it in your way with your videos, I do it in my way with my videos, or with a show, other people do it with their ways. I think in the end we all have the same goal, and that is to help people. So no matter how you do it, just keep doing it so we can get more people out.
Absolutely. Yep. There's room for everybody. I totally agree with that. I always said that you know, what you might not get from my review, you will get from another review. You know, watch 5 reviews or 10 reviews or 20 reviews on a product, and you'll just get a better idea of what that product
Absolutely.
is.
And there's a lot of personal preference in there, and I think once people find somebody they can relate to,
Yes.
And their tastes, not only in juice but in devices as well. I've watched enough of your videos. I think now where when you do a review, I can 110% understand what you're trying to say about the device, because we're pretty much on the same page. I mean, a lot of people didn't know when we did the eye taste, we pretty much had the same thoughts on it.
Yeah, we did.
Even though we tried to present it like we were fighting. But I think once you find somebody that you have the same goals and the same interests when it comes to devices and juices and accessories, you can stick with that person and pretty much get a good idea of what's coming out and how they feel about the product. And that can help a lot of people save a lot of money.
And also, everybody can make a difference too. I mean, like you said, everybody can play a part in this. Everybody can make a difference. And
Yeah, and
always be informed and stay informed.
yeah, I agree with you. And we are stronger together than we are with all the drama and the separating of some.
The only thing that's going to help the e-cig community persevere what the FDA is going to do is if we speak in numbers.
Yep.
And they're coming, so we better get ready.
Okay. So with that, we leave. Thank you guys so much for talking.
Thank
Thank you.
So there's Dimitri and his wife. Now, you going back to the night, that was actually on Saturday. After that crazy hug Thursday night, Dimitri continued to feed me drinks. As a matter of fact, we drank until the bar ran out of alcohol. We all did. I was up till 4:30 Thursday night. Dimitri was as well. After they threw us out of the bar, we all kind of went outside into the courtyard around by the pool, and then eventually security came, and they asked us to quiet down a little bit. I turned to him, I said, look, I said, he's Greek, he doesn't speak any English, you have to excuse him. I don't think he was buying it very much. Now, the next day, Friday, Dimitri, all of a sudden, he was gone. Apparently he didn't feel too good from the night before, so I don't think he's built up a tolerance with all that ouzo that he drinks. So that's Dimitri. And of course, not just Dimitri, but the entire Vape team was there. I hung out and talked and did a lot of ball busting with all of them, especially CJ. I mean, he's just an easy target.
Vapor, guys.
Thank you, I love you with all my heart.
Use enhanced. You got the Vape TV
It
booth.
looks like you're trying to make fun of CJ.
Oh my God, guys, look at that, look at that.
It's like you're shadowing him.
That thing was poking my ear.
You know, listen, I will battle you with my...
Guys, that's PBusardo, guys.
That's CJ the vaping monkey. Isn't he cute?
Yes, we crossed swords. And I even got a chance to meet this guy this time. Jerry, Justin, Jeremiah, Jason, yes, Jason. Jason gave me a lot of shit because when he introduced himself to me, I didn't know who he was because I met most of the team already, in person. But Jason at Vape Bash, I think he just had some back surgery or something like that, so he wasn't there, and I didn't know who he was. So I do apologize, Jason. You got a boat, remember? You got a boat.